Hi, and welcome back to the new episode of Girl Games Wow. This is Silvana. Sorry about the brief absence there. I live in the middle of the country where there's lots of tornadoes and weather, and we had a little problem of floods. Everybody's okay, but there was a little water, so we couldn't record. So, today, what we're going to do is a little episode. It's going to be a little extra long. So, to make up for the last few days of absences, and then starting tomorrow, we'll go back to our daily recording schedule. So, as last time, we picked up our quest to go disguise ourselves. So, we're going to go and get into position. Again, I'm trying to avoid the fights just in an effort of quickness instead of, because I don't want the experience or anything like that. But this guy wants to die, so we'll go ahead and kill him. So, the best way to do this quest, you're going to see, you got given a bag. It's full of disguise items. It's currently sitting in our bag. So you'll want to get to position first, then put on your disguise. Because it'll only last for so long, and you want to make sure, because if you get hit while it's on, you'll have to re-put it on. So it's just, yeah, you'll get in a couple fights, but it's much easier to do it this way. Okay, so you see the lit up areas right in front of us. So we're going to get in our bag. And here's our disguise, plant disguise. And we want to see if we can do this carefully. We sneak up. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Okay, then the pheromones. Alright. There's a cutscene here where they're talking. If I had the volume up, you would hear them talking to each other. You can sit here and watch it if you want. You can start going back to turn-in. I particularly prefer to go back towards turn-in. So we'll just go while we're in disguise. Take a walk here. So we're getting very close. As you can tell, we're 18 and a half to leveling up. When we hit 20, we've already discussed, since I have mounts, I'm just going to go ahead and use the mounts that I have. And I showed you when we were adventuring there, if you don't have mounts, where to pick them up at, and the training. If you hear any noise in the background, there's nothing much I can do about it, so we'll just, that's my pet rats. They have fun. So you just come back in, turn it in. If you're me, you'll get lost about where it goes. But I do believe it is in the end. Now you notice our bar is blue and the little gray marker is off of it. That means we have full rest all the way at least through this level. So we'll go a little quicker on leveling. Not that we need it. Okay, so we'll complete the quest. We go outside, and there's another quest down over here. This is one of those places you got to kind of look, because usually after you turn in a quest, your next quest is right near where you're at. Like literally the same person or the person next to them will have it. This is one of those few times where Your next quest is a bit further away. Okay, so they want you to locate some people. The cool thing about that is it will mark it on your map. So you don't have to read it if you don't want to. And I never do anymore. I did when I first started playing. So you look at your map, you see the one, head towards it. Again, gold arrow is your friend. If you're ever not sure, just follow the gold arrow. It'll point you in the right spot. This looks like it's going to head me towards, with the name of the quest, it's going to head me towards the excavation. Excuse me, sorry. The excavation. Now, back before Cataclysm, if you were to look down here where you see now a bunch of ground and a little bit of water, this used to all be water. All this dark brown area was absolutely covered in water because there's a dam back down there, and we'll get to see it eventually. And what happened is during Cataclysm, because a big dragon came up out of the earth, it broke the dam along with everything else on the planet. It broke, and so the water drained out. I always like to talk about, especially for new players that didn't play until the newest expansions, of what areas were like before those before the newest expansions come out. Now, I didn't start playing until the end of Wrath of the Lich King, so I can't tell you what this really looked like way back in what is called Vanilla WoW, which was the very first part of the game that was ever sold. It now comes back at part as your battle chest if you get your battle chest. They don't even sell it separately anymore that I can think of. Alright, so we found our guys. Then they're going to want us to protect them. So we'll accept. And we're just going to stand here and run after this dude. He's a dork. What the? I thought we had to follow him. Oh crap. Nope. Okay. We're boned. I thought we just stood here and waited for people to show up. And then they showed somebody running, and I'm like, chase him, it's an escort quest now. So while we're talking about escort quests, let's actually talk about what an escort quest is. There are quests where you get somebody and they need you, they want you, I should say, to lead them to a place of safety. Or follow them somewhere and protect them while they go. They are the worst kind of quest in the game. Because these people walk slow. They will pick up every single mob between you and wherever it is you're trying to get them to. And they will just literally go walking a little bit, stop, and be like, talk to you. Well, over here, this is my pet friend, Squirrel. Wait till we get one. You'll see. And then you'll hate them too. I hate escort quests. They are the worst. But you gotta do them. They're part of your deal. So pick up his quest. He's got stuff he wants us to do. We'll come over here. He's gonna want us to pick something. We can't wear it. It's crap anyway. That's good. So we'll take the gloves because they're better. We'll put them on. We'll accept this dude's quest. Oh, there's one more quest. Look. Always take that second and look around. I see the exclamation mark. Now I just gotta figure out where it's at. It's like right there. Okay. It's like right there, but I can't see it. Maybe it's not up here on the scaffolding. It's around here somewhere. I can see it. You'll get quests like this. You know it's there, you don't know where. Yeah, I don't know where. Okay. So let's see if we can't figure out where. And we'll get in a fight while we go. I can't see myself. I have a personal problem with that. I kind of talked about it when we were in the dungeon. That dude kept standing behind me, and I said, I wonder if he knew how much it pissed me off. It's because I like to be able to see my character, and actually my point of view seems a little clunky here today, but I don't know. Okay, let's see. Question mark's gonna drive me nuts. I tried up the scaffolding, but I couldn't get it from there. So let's try back around here. I need to go this way for the quests that I'm on anyway, but okay, I picked up one of the quest items. Yay! Okay, get up here. I do not see where on earth. We're gonna go this way. This question mark's good. This exclamation marks. Aha! Ha 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 ha! I'm sure this is not the way I'm supposed to go. But damn it, I found it. Return the scroll. Fine. Good. Excellent. Great. Okay. Now that that's done driving me crazy, we can actually go and do our quests. I randomly picked up a completion on something. Well, then there's one of two answers to how I just suddenly got that completion. I'm not in party with anyone, or that would be my first suspect, is one of my other party members did whatever the quest was. I'm not in a quest with a party, so that's going to go out. So my other guess is going to be that it's what's called an explorer. You go look at it quest. I like to call those. Basically, you do literally what it says. Go look at it. Okay. Now, I don't remember seeing this little particular nod to the world, but since I happen to see it right this second, you will find every now and then little nods to things of the real world from the Blizz team. And if you're a big movie buff, you know what this is a nod to. If you don't, I would suggest watching, specifically because I like it better, the Charles Heston, or I can't say his name right, version of Planet of the Apes, specifically at the end. And you'll find out what that is a nod to. Oh, Blizz, you make me laugh. They have things like that all over. They'll have poop jokes. They got, things that are movies. other video games, TV shows. Blizzard is uh, made by programmers. Programmers tend to be nerds, so they like a lot of the stuff I like. We get some Star Wars, Star Trek, apparently Planet of the Apes that I didn't even know about. Okay, so we have another artifact that they want us to go and look at. And it looks like it's a little up and north of me. So maybe the feet that are sticking out? I was right. Okay, so that part's done. We've got this carved idols yet to do. So just kill the dudes. They'll drop you an idol. And we'll be done with this. Again, because this is not a starter drop quest, not every single one will drop one. Like that guy didn't. Try and stay in the blue area as much as possible. Since we're almost done and we can see the question mark, I don't want to go too far back into the area and get lost again. You notice I'm not really worrying about my health. I haven't really had to heal. And like we talked about the last time, we are not counting the death from the crash as our first death, although it is technically a death. So we are still running this as deathless. So I want to see, now I'm really intrigued how many levels can we go without dying. Because for me, as I level up, it actually becomes easier to quest and not die than it does in the lower levels. Dang it, you gyromancers. Give me what I want, you jerks. Now you notice on my map, you see this red path that's in the blue. It's an NPC. It's a rare marker from my NPC scan. That means there is a rare that wanders around here. I like to wander up their little scaffolding, see if I can find any monsters. But nobody's hiding up here today. I'll go up over hills. Because you never know where someone might be hiding. Oh, look, there's one there. Come here, buddy. It's a fun game, and I really enjoy playing it, so I hope you guys do too. And I hope that this guide helps you learn, where the quest is at, how to pick it up, that it just helps. Because I would have loved, when I first started playing, to have had something like this. To watch, where, even now, a lot of the WoW stuff I find on YouTube, unless it's raid or dungeon footage, if they're playing, it's more in the co-op people hanging out, talking, and having fun. And I'm not against that. That's part of what this game is about, is hang out with your friends and have fun. But I don't find it incredibly helpful or inducive as a player. There's our last item. Trying to figure out what the quest is or where it goes or how to do it, to watch you sit there and BS with your friend about that time at PAX or something. Although I would love to go to PAX, or next time at BlizzCon, which is coming up in November. Again, would love to go. Alright, so you notice we leveled up to 19. Oh, no, that's crap. That's a plus. That's crap. Always take the plus if you got it. We'll turn right back around and put them on. I hate my stuff glowing. Speak to the guy at Farstrider. Okay, so Farstrider is over here, and it's our next flight point. So you have two ways you can get there. You can go up along the road. That's your safest way, but it's also going to take a while. Or you can go across the green grass. Again, that's the quickest way, but more dangerous. I'm going to go up along the road, grab the stuff here, take the flight point back to Thelsamar so we can turn this in. And that's probably going to go ahead and be our episode for today. But, ooh, hi. Hi there. Okay, so you notice how when I mouse over him, it has a little anvil. That means he repairs your things. Remember, I told you after a certain level, you're going to have to start worrying about repair. So remember, look for them and repair your items every so often so it don't break. Then we want to make sure we're going to open the clams before we sell them. This we can cook, so we're going to put it up with our cook stuff. This is stuff for tailoring, and so is that. That can just sell, definitely sell, that's sell. That's the shoes we just switched out of, but we can disenchant them and sell. Okay, and while I'm standing here, we'll just go ahead and do that. We'll disenchant them. We'll open our two things. Okay, so the clam meat I'm going to keep for crafting, and the pearl I'm going to actually keep to sell on the AH later. And see if we can't help our gold situation, although if you notice, we got 72 gold right now, and for a level 19 character, that's not a bad little racket. And all we've done with that is sold things that we made with our enchanting, because the stuff we're making tailoring is now for the most part green items, which means we can disenchant them to make our get our enchanting gear pieces from. So, and that's why we had picked those two to go together. So I was just going to run over here again. This is a little faster if you have them out. I could have went straight across and saved a little bit of time, but that can be a little hairy because you get up into these hills and then you have to remember which way is the path, and I don't always do so well with that. So this ends up actually taking me less time than trying to go up over the hill. Plus, you can kind of tell by looking at it, the way it's drawn, that this is the way the game designers wanted you to come in from your, you can see it off in the distance up on the hill type idea. So we're also getting very close to being done with this area. When we get into Farstrider and pick this stuff up, I'll show you that a little closer. You'll see some people running around. There are other people doing their quests out here, of course. Alright, so Farstrider is going to be an inn. So, and it's a big point, so it's going to have lots of quests spread out. There's lots of trainers in here. There's people to sell your stuff to, so I didn't have to do that right when I did. I just happened to notice him there, and so that's why I did it. Alright, so we got some quests there. Flatpoint is right there. We'll pick that up. He's got a quest, so we'll pick that up. Then we notice that there's one more exclamation, and it's right here. There. It's kind of blended in with the wall. That's not good. Okay, so we've picked up our Flatpoint and all the quests that they give us. So we're going to come back and stand by the Flatpoint because we said we're going to go back to Thalsamar and turn that in. Okay, so you notice we have one all by itself back up over here where we have already been. Two that are gathered together here. And then two that are gathered together here down by the water. You also notice that this is mostly mapped out and there's just a little bit of it that isn't. That's how we can tell that we're very close to being done with this. So when we do these quests, the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to go do this, see if we pick up anything else in Thalsamar. And then if we don't, if this is what we end up with, we'll go and run, we'll do 2 and come back. See where that, if that leads us any other quests or just the other 4 we have. And then what I will probably do is go hit, and your numbers may be different, but I'm going by the numbers for me, 1 and 4. And as I come back, I'll get 3 and 5 and turn them in. So let's fly over to Thalsamar and see if we're going to pick up any more quests. As we fly, you're going to get a real good view of the excavation where we were just at. And then as we fly a little bit more, if you look up to your right here, you get a real good view of where the lake used to be, only they have it in Irish, the Loch, and that's why it's Loch Modon. It's Lake Modon. I don't know what Modon means, but I know Loch is lake. And so if you know some Irish people, or I guess maybe you could Google it a lot, you know, they do try to base. I just saw the question mark, so what in the happy heck? Okay, it said Explorers League, and I know the Explorers League is down in this house. So, so we'll turn that in. There we go. Didn't pick up any other quests out of this building. We'll step outside and just make sure that no new ones popped up. They didn't. I think we have enough time to fly over and get that 2 done. So let's do that real quick. I told you this episode is going to be a little longer, so that will make up for what we should have been doing it in the last 3 days, today included. Alright, so back to Farstrider. We go. And, flying is always fun. You'll get to see all kinds of stuff as you go. Sorry, rearranging. So that I'm ready when we land for Farstrider. Okay, so while we're flying, I know we're going to want 2. So let's look and see. 3 pristine flight feathers. Collect 3 feathers from golden eagles. Okay, so we're going to just hop right out the back end here. And see if we can't go find some golden eagles. We don't have anything to the side to like lasso or shoot with. So, well, there's an eagle. How do I get it down to me? I don't have my get over here, my shot in it yet. Ah, do you see what I see? Come here, eagle. Now, if we're really lucky, because there was one flying around, birds will sometimes screech and call friends. Yeah, but he didn't. Rats. He's flying. I don't know if he's flowing up to the ground for me to hit. There's one up on a rock. Let's see if I can figure out how to get up on that rock. This is when being a ranged class would come in super handy. Because you can just shoot them. But, hey, there's one.
No way that's story.
So if you have something that can shoot, obviously shoot them. But if not, you'll just have to wander around and look for them laying on the ground. Well, sitting on the ground. They'll be laying after you kill them. Look. There's one flying. I wish I could shoot. One up on a rock. I don't know if I can get up on that rock. The hardest part is getting to where they're sitting. Let's see if I can. No, that's denied. Can I go? Nope. You see him sitting and try and get to him. Good luck. Oh, cat's gonna get me. Been attacked by the cat. Well, I see one on that hill back there. And I can get to that. So just go up the hill. Or don't, apparently. Where are you? Now the birds, luckily they're being nice and everyone I've killed so far is dropping what I need. Oh, and of course, yeah, I say that and he doesn't. Fuck. Try and find ways up. because that's where the birds are going to be sitting. Come here, birdie. Come here. Monks do get a taunt. I'm just not high enough level to have mine yet. Well, if I was a tank, I'd have it, I think, by now. But as a healer, I haven't got that level yet. I want up this hill. Let me up. Come on. Yeah, jerk face. Can't get you because you're up in the air. Oh. Jerk. I think we'll get another quest that sends us out here to get the bobcats. And we turn into eagles. Oh, hi. I see you up there. Also, having good eyes to spot them, helpful. Hi there, buddy. Did you miss me? Boot him, hit him. Thank you. Give me what I want. Thank you. The bad thing about how this... now there's two of them. Jerks. Is you'll have to walk around to the front to come in to turn this in. Alright, so when we turn this quest in, we will be done for the day. Tomorrow we'll come back and see where we're gonna go next. Alright, so we just gotta figure out, it's the dude on the balcony that's got the quest. So turn it in. And pick up the quest, and he wants us to go to the cavern.
Hello?
Which is down over here.
Alright. No way.
So thanks for watching Girl Games Wow.
No way.
This has been Silvana. Like and subscribe, and I hope that you have a really nice day.
Bye.